Hey, good morning. It is time for After 9, our social media show. Mike and Lisa from AM 800 CKLW in Windsor. We're going to talk about a few things today, including the biggest watched interviews of all time, coming off the Harry and Meghan Oprah interview from Sunday night and being viewed on Monday in the UK. A lot of fallout from that, Lisa. A lot of comments about it this morning as well.
I'm trying to think what else would be up there with the most watched interviews of all time. Would it be like world leaders? Would it be Hollywood celebrities? Would it be sports figures? I'm thinking the most watched interviews have to be surrounded by controversy. Like, I would imagine there was something that was a big deal, and this person has decided to speak about it, so everybody would want to watch it.
Yep, you are correct. You are correct. That is exactly it with controversy. So let me go through the list here, and I got like the top 10. And number 10 happened in the year 2000, around this time of year. John and Patsy Ramsey talked to Barbara Walters back that day, and these all had higher ratings than the Meghan Harry interview with Oprah. But of course, it's a very different time now where we have so many different options for entertainment, online, all that stuff, Netflix. So, you know, the network interviews don't get the same amount of viewers and never will like they did back in the day.
And here's what I always think. If there's an interview or something on TV that I want to watch and I'm not going to be able to watch it, it's like I won't carve out the time to watch it because I know I can find it afterwards somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere it will be somewhere on YouTube or online somewhere. So yeah, there is a big difference the way these things are rated. So like 19.6 million people, these are US figures, watched that one. Number 9 was Whitney Houston with Diane Sawyer back in 2002 after all her drama with drugs and Bobby Brown and all that stuff.
Crack is whack. I remember that from
Crack is whack. Exactly. You nailed it. That is number 9 on the list. I don't really remember this one, but this is back from 2009. Barack Obama and Matt Lauer sat down and talked, and that is number 8 at almost 22 million people watching that.
I don't so much remember that one, but okay.
Yeah, I don't that doesn't stand out to me either. That would have been when he was president. But yeah, that doesn't stand out either. Another one. This is the newest one on this top 10 list from 60 Minutes back in 2018. Anderson Cooper talking to Stormy Daniels.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
She was the woman involved with Donald Trump, right? There was the rumors with her. Number 6, Diana talking to Martin Bashir, and that was back in 1995 on BBC. And
I would have thought that would have been in the top 5.
Yeah, I would have thought that would have been higher as well. Number 5 was Bill and Hillary Clinton talking on 60 Minutes in 1992. I would assume that was after all the Monica Lewinsky drama.
Yeah.
And wasn't that when Hillary said, I'm not going to sit here like whatever and just support my man?
I'm not going to be Tammy Wynette.
Yes, that was it. That was it. You're good with these quotes. Number 3 is the oldest one on the list, going back to 1977 when David Frost interviewed Richard Nixon after all the Watergate scandal.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that is a big one. And some of the people are that are watching this morning on After 9, we thank you guys for watching. Linan nailed the next one. Monica Lewinsky, number 2, when she talked to Barbara Walters back in 1999. 48.54 million people watched that interview.
Sex sells.
Yeah, sure does. And so does controversy, right? Like all these interviews are pretty controversial, and Lynn and some others nailed it with Michael Jackson talking to Oprah back in 1993 after all the allegations of child sex abuse and things like that. 62.3 million watched Oprah and Michael Jackson on ABC.
Wow.
Yeah, that was number 1, the number 1 top rated interview viewed of all time. The Michael Jackson Oprah interview back in 1993. So, you put this one up there. I mean, when you talk about 17 million people in the U.S. alone watching an interview like that in this day and age in 2021, that is a huge, huge, massive number. And people around the world are talking about that still this morning, 2 days after it.
Yeah, and that's not counting the UK viewing that occurred last night. So imagine that.
Yeah, which I'm sure was huge, and I'm sure we'll see ratings for that come in a little bit later on. So there's some of your top interviews of all time. None of our interviews from the morning drive with Drew Dilkins or Dr. Ahmed, nothing made it on there, but maybe next time.
Shocking. Wow. Yeah, work harder, Michael.
Yeah, we'll do our best. We'll do our best. What's on your docket this morning?
Well, I don't know if you heard about what the big mistake that Burger King in the UK made yesterday. Burger King was trying to tie in one of their campaigns with International Women's Day. And again, I don't know what corporate person decided that this was a good idea and then had people around this person agree that this was a good idea. But they put the cliche in all publicity is good publicity. They put that to the test yesterday. And the answer is no, it's not. It was International Women's Day yesterday. Burger King UK decided to celebrate the day by tweeting, quote, "Women belong in the kitchen." That's it. That was the whole tweet. Okay. Women belong in the kitchen. So imagine you're scrolling. Oh, Burger King, International Women's Day. Women belong in the kitchen. Huh? If I was Oprah, I'd be, what? Huh?
What?
So they then followed up with other tweets saying, quote, "If they want to, of course, yet only 20% of chefs are women. We are on a mission to change the gender ratio." Well, why didn't you say that in the first place?
It was almost like they wanted to tease it a little bit, cause some uproar, like for fun, and then send the rest of the message. That's almost how I took it. Oh, we'll get all this attention for our first one, and then we'll bam, send out a real message.
Right. And they did get attention because the first tweet went everywhere. Burger King, women belong in the kitchen. Happy International Women's Day. Women belong in the kitchen. And the follow-up tweets got lost, right? So they got hammered. As one person tweeted, quote, "Please don't use sexism as clickbait." And then things got toxic when the sexist trolls came out in full force to go after people who had problems with the tweet. What's the problem with that? Women do belong in the kitchen.
Is that what they said?
No, I don't know. But Burger King tried to defend the tweet at first. But wait, you gotta, and then finally it's like, forget about it. Take it off. Done. We made a mistake.
Yeah, just remove. Let's just get rid of it. Yeah, it caused a lot of commotion. This was Burger King in the UK, by the way. So the UK is causing a lot of controversy these days. Here it is.
Was there what? Am I gone?
There's the tweets right there.
Was there nobody that said, yeah, here's what I think. I think this is a bad idea. I don't think, people are going to get it right away. Anyway, they deserve it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you would have thought somebody would have had the, out of the whole group of who's ever in charge of social media at Burger King, a way to say, whoa, wait a second. I don't think we should do this. Let's think twice about this, how it's going to look on International Women's Day or any day of the year, really, with that message. I don't think you can say that.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, all right. So here's how I'm celebrating International Women's Day, week, year, whatever.
Okay.
I've decided I'm going to get on board the vitamin train, okay?
Okay, what do you got?
I have started to research what it is I think, and I haven't seen a professional yet, but I think I'm going to have to because this is really overwhelming. What to eat, what to supplement with, what's good for me, what isn't good for me, how you combine them all together. Can you have this with that, whatever? But I'm very excited because yesterday I got my keto collagen bone broth in.
Oh, we talked about this last week. Yes, the bone broth.
Yes.
Wow,
Right?
look at that's a big bucket of bone broth.
It is. So it's powder with a little scoop, and you scoop it in some hot water or in a shake or on some food or whatever, and you consume it. Now, from what I understand, bone broth and collagen, keto collagen bone broth is very good for you in many regards. So I will let you know in a month.
Okay.
How I'm feeling. Now, I've also added turmeric.
Turmeric. Okay, now that's like a spice, right?
Yes, and it's a big anti-inflammatory, and it's supposed to be really good for certain things. Again, I've done so much reading on this, I forget what's good for what. I've added, this has been a while since COVID started, vitamin D.
Okay, yeah, always good.
Apparently those who are deficient open themselves up for issues. And my good old Goalie apple cider vinegar gummies.
Oh, wow.
And this isn't it. I'm also taking a fish oil capsule.
Oh my God.
I'm taking magnesium in the evening, and I'm taking a daily vitamin for women, and I'm taking something else. Forget what it is, but those ones are upstairs. These are the ones that are downstairs. But you know what I'm going to start to do, and this is when you know you're getting old, Mike.
Yes.
I have.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Ginkgo biloba.
No, but I should add that too.
That to the routine.
I think the ginkgo might be in my multivitamin. I'm not sure. But I am going to get one of those pill sorters for AM, PM for the week.
Yes.
And you put all your vitamins. Because honestly, every morning I'm like, okay, this, and then this, and then this, and then whatever. So now I'm going to have a weekly schedule of putting all my vitamins in the AM and the PM for the days of the week.
I love it. Yep. You've crossed the line, Lisa.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. They are handy, though. We had one when Tram was still with us and had like so many pills for each meal. We had the same thing, and it does help. It makes it much easier. You just got to take one day of the week and do the division of all the pills. Yeah.
That's it. So I would like to know what other people are taking, specifically women or whatever, that has really, where you've really noticed a difference. And how long did it take of you being on these new vitamins where you knew it was going to make a difference? Now, I'm thinking my problem is that I've started a lot of these at the same time. So if I have like a reaction or something, or if I'm not feeling good or whatever, I won't know which one it is that is not reacting well with me.
So I wonder if the recommendation from doctors or naturopaths or whatever, or pharmacists, is to start one 1 week, add the second, add the third, add the fourth. It sounds like you're going to be going on for a few months adding something else to your concoction, though, and then see how you feel. You know, I just added this and I'm not feeling so good.
Yeah, I think that's the way. But if I have them in front of me, I'm thinking I'm not wasting any time. I'm just like,
take it all in. Michelle wants to know, where did you get the bone powder?
I ordered this online from Costco. I don't think they have it in the store. Again, I'm not really venturing into that section of Costco. But I ordered it online. I Googled bone broth, and I saw this one, and I read the reviews, and I thought they were pretty good. There's a lot on the market, but I got it from Costco online.
Wow.
And they sent it to me.
We're getting a lot of women commenting on this. Like, do men not really pay attention to this type of stuff where they load up on vitamins? Because Kelly's the same way. I see like a thing of like a handful of pills and stuff on the counter every morning that she takes. Diana says she takes iron, B12, D3, turmeric, best combo for me.
Okay, so D, B, Iron and turmeric. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got some B in my diet too.
Okay. All right.
Iron. That's a good one. What I should do, and here's where naturopaths, are worth it. Well, they're worth it anyway, I believe. Um, is, you get your blood work done and then you sit down with somebody who's knowledgeable that way and they tell you what you need because I'm guessing this is what I need. I know what these are doing and how good they can be for people. And maybe I'm not so much wasting my money, but I'm sure there are other things I should have in my regime that I don't have.
Okay. People can recommend something. What's your issue? What are you taking? What's your issue? What are you taking? See how it goes.
Listen, I started the magnesium because we were talking on the air a couple of weeks ago about how claustrophobic I get.
Yeah.
And how I don't know once the tunnel reopens if I can't go through a car wash anymore. This is all new. This is all
really,
recent.
and this has never been an issue for you before.
No, and I think as I get older and whatever, these things manifest. So I'm actually thinking if the tunnel reopens, if there's traffic in the tunnel, that is not going to work well for
Not
me.
a very good scene.
So we had a lot of people texting us saying, look at magnesium and how magnesium is said to reduce anxiety for those types of situations and supposed to be good for sleep. So
how long have you been on how long on the magnesium now?
A week.
And sleep?
Sleep's good. Sleep, I fall asleep right away. Anxiety, I don't know. I'm gonna have to test it with a car wash maybe in a couple of weeks.
Go get your car washed today and just see, just for fun, just to see what happens. Bring somebody with you though, please.
Well, but then I can't get out. That's the thing. Once I'm in there.
Well, I know that's why you shouldn't be driving. You should have someone drive with you. You go in the passenger seat or the back seat or something.
Doesn't matter. I'm still in the car.
Yeah, but at least you're not in control of the car and someone's going to make sure you're safe and don't pass out or freak out and try to ram through with all the car wash stuff.
I so would. I mean, that's what I feel like doing.
Brenda says, try keto coffee.
What's that?
Yeah, what's that do, Brenda? What's the keto coffee all about? Is that, I mean, the keto diet's been popular for years. Is that like just for weight loss or something like that?
Keto coffee, sure. I'll add it in. Why
add it in. I mean, you got everything else going on there. Add it to the concoction.
There's a lot out there.
Oh, there is.
You have to know that what you're getting is good stuff, pure.
Yeah, you gotta get the quality vitamins and supplements and all that. You can't just get it from Max Milk or something. You got to go to the real deal, right?
That's what I believe.
That's what I hear too. Now, is there something, changing topics here before we say goodbye for the day, that you miss about childhood? Is there something that stands out that you miss about childhood the most? Not being scared of car washes, perhaps?
I guess the freedom of not having responsibility, that you just did your own thing. There was not that huge concern about everything. I miss childhood. I miss high school. I actually loved high school. Craig thinks I'm crazy for that because he had a different experience altogether, but I'm like, oh, high school was great. Like I missed, all of the excitement around high school, the events, the friends, socializing, not the school.
No, not the work,
not the academics,
exams and all that crap.
Yeah.
Well, there's a list out this morning about the things we miss most about childhood. And the number 10 one, there's a top 10 list, seeing friends every day, after school. I'm thinking more like grade school, right? Childhood more. You go out and you play some basketball, some street hockey, road hockey, whatever, ride some bikes. You're going to ride some bikes? How many? Some. That was always the big joke. When we were kids. Let's ride some bikes. Number 9, having someone else cook your meals. Mom, Dad, I'm hungry.
There was that. Something. It was always a surprise what was for dinner. You just showed up and there it was.
Diana apparently liked to get high when she was younger. She misses scratch and sniff stickers and markers.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Ugh, give me a headache now. How about number 8, playing in the park? Just going on the swings.
You still do that.
Yeah, we talked about a place in Montreal that I thought would be a good idea for Windsor. They have like a park with adult swing sets that you can go to.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Number 7, the excitement when waking up on your birthday. We no longer do that. We dread birthdays, most of us. So the excitement, oh my God, it's my birthday. They're going to announce it at school. It's going to be my special day, having a party this weekend, all that stuff.
Huge.
Yeah. Number 6, the freedom. You know, that's a big one, obviously. We kind of touched on. Number 5, not having to work. Yeah, nice. Number 4, spending all day playing. Remember in the summer, you would like play from the sun up till the sundown and then maybe beyond. Let's go play some hide and seek. Kids do still do that stuff?
I don't think so.
Hide and seek and tag and all those.
I don't know. Maybe during pandemic times, but you can't touch each other or go near each other, so maybe not.
Yeah, that's true. Jonathan said Kennedy assemblies rocked.
Right on.
Were you part of those? Did you MC those?
No, I did not MC assemblies, but I enjoyed the assemblies. They were awesome. And the way Kennedy was set up in the gym, you know, Kennedy's a castle. It's a cool place to go to school anyway.
Yeah, very cool building.
One of the most beautiful buildings in the city. But the gymnasium had a second level. So you've got your main, and then there's like a balcony that wraps all the way around the perimeter. And so you could sit up there too and look down on the assemblies. And it was just great. Yeah, the assemblies were awesome.
Awesome. Well, Jessica says, yes, they do. My son is 10 and plays, talking about hide and seek and tag.
Oh, good. Good.
So that's cool. How about frozen tag? Staying like this, you can't get me. What kind of game is that? Stupid game.
I heard neighbors' kids playing Marco Polo one summer.
Oh my God! Yeah.
And I mean, it's great when you're playing it and you're in the pool. When you're listening to it as a neighbor, it just sounds so ridiculous.
Yeah, it kind of is. Why Marco? Why Polo? I don't know, but it is.
He's right there. Open your eyes.
Yes, he's right in front of you. Number 3, not having to pay bills. 2, not having any worries about life. And number 1, school holidays. The number one thing you miss about childhood.
March break, summer break, Christmas break.
PA days.
Oh, snow days.
Yeah, there's this meme out there, and I see it on social media every once in a while, and it I don't know, it really speaks to me. It said, somewhere today, I think it's like somewhere today, somebody is asking his other buddy to play for the last time. You know what I mean? Like eventually it ends where you knock on your buddy's door down the street and say, hey, you want to ride some bikes? You want to play basketball or something? It's going to be the final time for someone today. It's so sad.
That is sad. Aw, way to go.
Kim says going home when the streetlights came on, knock on a door and run. That's fun too. Go.
Yeah, because nobody had any cameras on their house at that time.
No. And then you hide in the bushes and look. If they answer, look around, do it again. Yeah, streetlights are on. Was that the basic rule for all parents? When the streetlights are on, you got to come home, okay? As soon as they come on home.
But the thing about that is, if they didn't come home, you had no way of finding them. You'd have to get out of your house as a parent, either start walking, get on your bike, or get in your car to track your child down because nobody had cell phones.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The best one was across the street, Mr. Stomp, when we were out playing with Mark and Joe, and we lived, by Massey High School by the ditch. We would go play by the ditch all the time. There was an empty field behind our house, then the ditch, and then you had to kind of that like little hill down to the ditch. We'd be down there all the time. Why? I don't know. Mr. Stomp had the loudest whistle, so he would go on the porch, which was maybe like 6-7 houses away from where we were, and whistle in that tone, and that means supper time, boys, come on home.
Nice.
Yeah.
Way to go, Mr. Stomp.
Yeah, Mr. Stomp with the loud
Who needs
whistle.
a cell phone?
Yeah, that's right. You just call Mr. Stomp. All right, well, there you go. Some stuff from childhood on a nice spring-like day today. Maybe we should all get together with some friends and play today. Why don't you know, like adult play day? You can go and play hide and seek, tag with your friends, whatever. Call some of the people in your neighborhood, Lisa, and you guys want to play tag? See what they say.
Oh, do we have to wear masks? We have to wear masks. And
so how do you play?
We're supposed to be apart.
Social distance tag. If I get within 10 feet of you, you're it. That's the perimeter. Or dodgeball. You can play some dodgeball.
Hated that. I was always short, so I always got bopped in the head every time. This is a terrible game. Terrible.
All right. Well, let us know if people go outside and play today. What are you doing outside? We'll talk about it tomorrow. Enjoy your day. Enjoy this beautiful weather, and we'll see you tomorrow morning on AM 800 between 5 and 9.